Welcome friends, welcome back to the kitchen, welcome back to Cocktails After Dark. Today we're going to do another recipe out of Ted Saucier's Bottoms Up. Now this is a first printing of this cocktail book published in 1951. And Ted Saucier was a bit of a man about town, and he compiled this while he was working in the publicity department of a large hotel in New York City. And he's compiled recipes from his friends, from hotel bars, globally, from people who represented different types of alcohols and juices. And the one we're going to do today is the Bloody Mary a la Milo. And it's by Milo J, Sutcliffe, publisher, New York City. So Milo is a publisher in New York City. This was published in 1951, which means that Milo or Milo was making this drink prior to 1951, probably. And it is a Bloody Mary. But we're going to talk about that as we get into it. So we're going to start off with 2 ounces of tomato juice. It tells me to mix a couple of things before I put them into the blender. A blender. This is a blender drink. This cocktail book sort of represents that change where a lot of regular shaken or stirred drinks become blender drinks. And I'm supposed to put an inch of cracked ice in the bottom of the blender. This is the Blend Tech. It will blend. So, 2 ounces of tomato juice. In that goes 1 ounce of clam juice. And so this immediately perks up all of the Canadians out there saying, wait a second, clam juice, tomato juice, together in a blender. What's that all about? Are you making a version of the Bloody Caesar in a blender? And I'm going to say, yes, this is probably, at 1951, the first written concoction of clam, tomato, vodka, Worcestershire sauce in a cocktail. So, Worcestershire sauce goes in next. And then it calls for vodka. And I've got a choice of vodkas that I could use. The earliest written recipe for a clam, tomato, vodka concoction with Worcestershire sauce is from 1953, and it's called the Smirnoff Smiler. And it was apparently served in a bar in Manhattan, November 1953. There's a story about it in the New York Post. I'll put that up. So this predates that. And I'm wondering about the vodka in use. It probably would have been Smirnoff because we're talking about the early 1950s. I don't have any. I've got a choice between 2 local Canadian vodkas, and I'm going to choose this one. It's potato vodka. I really like the flavor. I like the mouthfeel. So that goes in next. And then we blend. Now, it tells me to turn the switch and agitate 10 seconds. Okay, so I'm supposed to serve this in 2 3-ounce glasses. I'm going to get a spatula, and this will be the first time on Cocktails After Dark I've needed a spatula to serve a cocktail. And let's see how this comes out. Oh my.
Hey Glenn, hey friends.
Hey Jules.
Spoon or straw?
Spoon?
I don't know.
Maybe
Although it's melting quite quickly,
it is melting kind of quickly.
That's one fancy blender drink in a cocktail glass.
So,
a little bit messy.
It is a little bit messy. This is called the Bloody Mary a la Milo or Milo. Milo? Milo?
It's not a mix and match, no.
Mix and match, no. Now it's melting quite quickly.
Maybe is it supposed to be served slushy or melted?
I have a feeling that a blender in 1953 probably wasn't as powerful as that one and might not have crushed the ice as much.
Needs a little celery.
It is light on flavor.
Mm-hmm.
Needs some salt. It needs a whole bunch of other things. It is not great. It is not great.
Well, essentially it got watered down, I think, with the ice. I think it would be worth making. Okay, I think we need to try it again.
What would you do differently?
I think if you made the assumption that it wasn't supposed to be quite that blended, and you just shook it till it was cold, and then drank it?
Okay, let's do that. Tomato juice. Vodka. Clam juice. Worcestershire sauce. Ice. Shake. Okay.
I'm just gonna stand back while you do that. Okay. Well, I don't know. It still seems really, well, that could just be super frothy, but a little too watered down with ice. No.
That's better.
That tastes better.
Yeah.
I think the ice throws it off, but
That's better. Okay. Now,
Glenn's got an idea.
hot sauce.
Hot sauce. Oh, you need.
Give a couple squirts of hot sauce.
Oh, I don't know that I need a couple in mine. You probably need. I'll give you a good dollop. I'll just have a little bit in mine. There we go.
And this is
A pickled bean.
our end of season pickle that we just made a couple weeks ago on the channel.
Woohoo!
Pickled bean.
There we go. Perfect. Also known as a stir stick.
And there you have, from 1951, the Caesar.
Hey.
So if you're someone who edits Wikipedia, jump on over there and change the Wikipedia entry to include the Bloody Mary a la Milo from the 1951 Ted Saucier, because I think that is part of the story. It's not the Bloody Caesar,
No.
but it is a progenitor of the Bloody. It is you can see how this becomes the other. It includes all of the same elements. Thanks for stopping by. See you again soon.